Alrighty.
You are not colorblind, right?
No.
What's your favorite color?
Let's say red.
Which one?
The darker.
Alright. You main Jax. What do you do if Jax is banned or picked?
Well,
Except for losing.
except for losing, if I was a bit higher, I would probably play Renekton or Gangplank and then just a dodge if I can't get pick of those three.
Mm-hmm. Alright, makes sense.
I like to play champs that are good against like Jax. So let's say I'm playing against the Jax, then I would play either Gangplank or the Renekton.
Well, in my opinion, I don't think that Renekton is that good into Jax. I agree with Gangplank though. I think Gangplank is quite fine.
Yeah, I mean, I can't win the matchup myself, but I think sometimes I lose the matchup as Jax.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if you want to try to beat Jax, then you're gonna have to be kind of spicy, you know, and pick like range stuff and.
But so you think that even if you're like there's like two even skilled players, and still the Jax should win.
Yeah, because the Jax should just like not really do much early.
Okay.
And then as long as Renekton doesn't snowball too hard, once you get 6 and you have resistances,
alright,
you can match the all-ins and your E is really good versus Renekton.
Okay.
Like, shouldn't really be too much of an issue, I think.
Alright.
Yeah. I think it should just be a couple of harder matchups for Jax.
I think Poppy is pretty hard.
Poppy is one for sure. What about Illaoi?
I mean, I think it's kind of hard. Cause I think it's hard. But I've seen like the one guy who I usually watch is this Chinese. I don't know if you know him, but you probably know. But I think he's like Russian or something. Hussein. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. But anyways, he's the guy who did the Titanic Hydra first, some time ago.
Yeah. Also, Quinn is really good versus Jax.
Yeah, I think for sure. Think Vladimir can be
Vlad
hard.
is okay.
Well, I don't know. I think there's quite many, and Chase is pretty hard to play against if it's a good Chase. What else?
Like there's just a lot of things that is not fucking Renekton, you know?
Yeah.
Because like the issue with Renekton is that sure you are a bit better early, but you quickly get outscaled.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're gonna beat the Jax. So like if you're gonna play like that, you may as well like go Poppy in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because like at least with Poppy you will be useful later on.
Yeah, true.
And then if you want to play more carry champs that counters Jackson, Vladimir and Quinn is
how's Camille if you're like really good on Camille? Or
I mean now with the like grasp build, it's actually easier for Camille. The issue is that the buff they did to Jax will actually hurt Camille a lot because that's the ability that actually makes it a good matchup for Jax. Camille kind of has the same issue that Renekton has, where when Jax gets level 6, he's actually really hard to break. It's hard to deal enough damage to actually kill him. But Camille is better than Renekton in my opinion versus Jax. Because at least you get to scale, and like Camille has utility. You know, she has slow, she has to fucking dash into a stun and then a lockdown. So even if you don't get like ahead, you are useful as Camille.
Yep.
Like I really hate matchups where you only win early, and you only win early if they fuck up, and you only win early a little bit.
Yeah.
Like Renekton can be really good into certain things, like if he gets to win early and then he actually keeps on winning a bit later on, and he can snowball really hard in the matchup, then it's good. But Jax has to fuck up a lot to actually get super fucked by Renekton.
How about Malphite? I mean, I don't know. Maybe 1-on-1 is kind of hard, but...
I mean, Malphite is Malphite, right? It's like playing Ornn.
Yeah.
You are not gonna really beat him. Like, Malphite is best versus like Tryndamere, because he actually beats Tryndamere as well in side lane. So, but I think Vladimir, Quinn...
I think Karma's pretty annoying as well.
Yeah, but she got hard nerfed. That nerf ruins her a lot in so lanes. Also, Gnar is probably a bit okay.
Yep.
There's a lot of things that you can carry with that just isn't fucking Renekton. Because ideally you want a matchup where you can win but also scale.
Yeah.
Those are the best matchups. And Quinn scales really good in side lane and everything. Vladimir scales extremely good. So yeah. For sure. Like, I played the Jax Vladimir matchup, like both sides, like both as Jax and Vlad. There was even... Let me see if I can find it actually.
But I think it's doable for Jax. It's pretty hard, but I think...
Yeah, I mean, I will show you if I can find it, because I think I have it recorded. Because it's actually pretty interesting. Because it's a Vladimir I ended up coaching. And he chose the game where he played against me.
Oh, okay.
I'm checking my Patreon because I post my coachings there. So let me see if I can find it. I think it's this one. Wait.
What do you think about the Jax versus, let's say, Akali? I think it's pretty hard.
Skill matchup.
Okay.
It's not easy. It can go both ways. Depends on the skill of both players, I think.
Okay.
It's not this one.
There's one more matchup that I'm thinking of. How about Darius? Like, are you supposed to win it always as Jax? Like, if you just scale and don't die early, or
I mean, the thing about that one, right, is that it's harder to live versus Darius than it is to win versus Renekton, no? Like, I think Darius should have more kill pressure on Jax than what Renekton should.
Yeah.
And that fucker always have ghosts as well.
Yep.
So, like, that's an actual hard one, unlike the others. I found it here, so I'm gonna pull it up now. Like, here's an example of how hard fucking Vladimir can win, because I'm stomping this motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Like, so this is me on Jax.
Yep.
And I'm stomping him really hard, and so here I end up killing his jungler.
Yep.
So now I have red buff. Another wave is coming into me. See?
Yep.
So I end up here perma-freezing on him.
Okay.
See? And he can't break it. So I get so ahead. But then there's one all-in where he almost kills me. When I'm like so ahead. Like, look, he starts to teleport now, see? He can't do anything. The fucker is level what? 5? He's level 5, yep.
No items as well.
Yep. He's level 5. I'm like 30 CS ahead at this point. See, look. Watch what he writes in chat. I don't know how to unfreeze top. It's been frozen since the gank. 13 CS he has.
Oh. Okay, let's see. What happens?
Let's see, where is the all-in? Like, here he TPs and he comes back to lane after.
Okay.
Here it is. I'm pretty sure it's like here. You know, so I like fist him there, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so it's after this, because here I ganked him, I killed him.
Okay.
I think, okay, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, so we only coached like early lane, and then we went on to a game where he wasn't playing against me. So we don't actually see it. But basically, I'm like 2 levels ahead of him.
Yeah.
I have Negatron Cloak, and I was going Blade.
Yep.
I had Negatron Cloak and Blade, and healing reduction. and he has like fucking Sork Shoes Proto Belt, and he almost one-shot
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
So-
it's pretty annoying to play against.
Yep. For sure. But yeah, so I think just learning a better one than, like, how is Shen versus Jax? Because Shen is really good in solo queue right now, just in general.
I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Just haven't played him that much.
Like, I don't think that Shen will stomp the Jax. It's just that if it's livable, it's good because Shen can like ulti and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, your win rate is fine on Renekton, so that's okay. Like, what's up with your KDAs? Because your KDAs are like really strange. Because the thing is that your CS is extremely low.
Yeah.
On like every single champion, like every single one is so low, but then your KDAs are also really low.
I think I'm really inconsistent. I think
Mhm.
like sometimes I might pop off, but most of the times I just didn't. Pretty hard.
Yeah, what do you think that is? Is it because of jungle? Like, do you get ganked or do you die 1v1? Like, what do you think?
Well, I think at the moment I'm just on a autopilot or something.
What is the game that you wanted to watch?
Was the game against Kane? I do
What was your
have
score?
also a think 4-6-2 or something.
You said you also have what?
A game against Darius could be maybe better game.
Yeah, when
'Cause
was this?
'cause I don't know. Yeah,
Like, I don't think you're gonna play versus Kane anymore.
Yeah,
so.
I was thinking that.
Do you have it
yeah.
uploaded?
Yeah, I have.
Link me the one
Okay.
versus Darius.
Okay. It's a bit older, but it doesn't matter. It's like two days old.
Yeah, you didn't turn into Faker in 2 days, so it's fine.
Yeah, indeed.
Alright, let's do this. And one thing straight off the bat that you have to change is this is way too big. You should turn it down, because the thing is that when you're laning, right, like
Yeah.
if I now go to here,
Oh, does it like block something?
yes,
Okay.
it's just so big for no reason. Like,
All right.
you see, like, look here,
Yeah. True.
you can't even see.
Yeah.
If somebody comes. So, like, you would need to, like, here, see? Like, what if Elise is here now?
Yeah.
You can't even fucking
Okay.
see it.
Yeah, you're right.
So, like, I play with it on 50.
Yep.
Ideally, you should have it on 1, because the smaller the better, right? But if like maybe you have poor eyesight or something, I don't know. But if you can have it on 1, that's the best.
Okay.
You know, the only thing you need to see here is like your stats and here, maybe some things here for some champions, right? Like some champions have like certain abilities here that you need to see.
Yeah.
And then like seeing the spell cooldown. If you're able to see this on 1, then that's good. If not, then do 50. Like, it's just so unnecessary to have it on 100 because that's what you have right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, as you use the old cursor, that's respectable.
Yeah, I don't like the new one.
I use the new one.
Okay.
This is good. Yeah, you don't want to have to overextend versus Darius, so having it push towards you is good. While
But, I was thinking that did I like pull the wave correctly? Cause I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometime, like.
You did.
Okay.
Like, what you're looking for is this. All 3 of these are hitting the same creep.
Yep.
That's what you want.
Okay.
Now they've swapped a bit, so you could have done it a little bit better. Like here, you could have done it like a quick little turn up, and then here.
Okay.
Like, you just want to make sure that all 3 are hitting the same creep.
All right.
When we are doing this, though, we need to understand that we're basically giving up the level 2 rush, but that's fine. In this matchup, you're not going to be able to contest it anyways. So, it's fine. We're making it push towards us. That's really good. So he actually has teleport, which is good for you.
Yeah. But yeah, usually they run ghost. I think.
Yeah. This was quite bad, because the thing is that
Yeah.
right now, yes, this creep is dying, But the thing is, it's not dying yet. So
Yeah,
you shouldn't walk up to contest it yet. And after this, there will be another creep dying. I would walk up to this a bit later. Because right now, there's no point. He's contesting it, so
yeah.
it's better to like stand away. Because then he might make a mistake and walk up to here. If he's this deep, maybe you can take a better trade. Right? This has to be like your judgment.
Yeah.
But if you're trading with him when he's standing here, that's just not that good. He's not going to take as much minion aggro. So, yeah. Just try to wait. Last hit it as late as possible here.
Alright.
And then afterwards, because here, this is good. Now you're griefing. Here you're trying to get more than what you can get.
Yeah.
It's okay to go down 1 CS every wave.
Yeah.
It depends how we're doing it. You know, it's not okay to miss CS that are free.
Yeah.
Right? That's fucking bad. But if we give a CS, because if we took the CS, we would go down 150 HP, then yeah, that's a good call. You know?
Yeah.
It's like investing. You're losing money now, and that's bad, but you're gonna gain it back later. Because as long as you don't fall behind, yoink, stocks rise up, right? You're gonna get rich later on. So, things like this is really bad because this trade is not even close, and then he should fucking end it here with ability.
Yeah.
Yep. See? Horrible trade. Was that creep worth it to try to go for?
No.
No.
Obviously not.
And now there will be a Darius here, which is bad. That does not punish you here, right? There will be a game now where he walks away. In which case, take the creep. Take the creep. Go for it.
Yeah.
But he's showing you. See? Look. Here, you win because you E. This is good. Boom. That's nice. You get a creep. Now he's showing you that he knows he can fuck you over.
Yeah.
And yet you are contesting it. Just give the creep. Because you need to have your HP saved. There will be a time where there is like 5 creeps that you need to get. And if you lose, let's say, 200 HP for 5 creeps, that's okay. As long as you're not like this low, you know?
Yeah.
But now you can't afford to do that. Because you have to legit burn a fucking potion. See?
Yeah.
Things like this is why you become coin flip. Because let's say now he builds a big wave, pushes it in, and then you just get dove.
Yeah.
In this game, you're lucky because it's a fucking Shyvana. And I'm pretty sure Darius also leashed. So Shyvana should be puffing down to bot lane. This is something, especially as a top laner, that you have to keep track of. You need to know where enemy jungler started. You can do this by checking who leashed. Right? Like who's back in lane first.
Yeah. But can't they fake it?
Yeah, but this is fucking solo queue. Nobody's faking it.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, nobody's faking it, and then if you're afraid of it being faked, you can also check people's mana and stuff. You know? If you see the Ezreal is fucking missing 50 mana, right? He obviously leashed, unless he's even more faker and used...
Yeah.
Like, nobody does this.
Yeah.
Because now our lane is quite fucked.
Yeah. Indeed.
All these trades achieve nothing except the first one, the E one. The E was really good, like I said. It let you get the creep and it forced him away. But then your E is on cooldown and you kept contesting creeps. Right now you need to tell yourself, the wave is coming to me. Right? Even now, as soon as you pull this wave, the wave is coming to me. I don't need to trade now. My trades achieve nothing. In laning, we want to trade to achieve something. Sometimes your wave might be bad, and you might need to trade to make the enemy take like minion aggro and make it push back into you. Sometimes you might trade because it's gonna legit be a good trade. Sometimes you need to trade to set up a jungle gank, right?
Yeah.
Here you have no reason. Look, now you're already fucked up, and then you're still walking up. Why?
No, I don't know.
He's gonna get level 2 now. There, you see him getting level 2 and you're still walking up. The wave is coming to you. You don't need to do anything.
Do I... I was thinking that do I just recall after taking the first like bad trade?
Yeah, you could.
Or...
The thing is just you're gonna lose a bit of EXP.
Yeah. But I already I already
fucked.
like screw. Yeah.
So if you want to recall, then you have to recall now.
Yeah.
The faster the better. And it would be fine to do that. But ideally, we don't want to be in this spot ever again in our life.
Yeah.
You should never do this, because there's no reason.
Yeah.
Also, if you recall when I said you wouldn't need to TP.
Yeah, indeed.
Here, of course, you had to. That was a good trade. If he had Ghost now, you'd be really happy. But sadly, he has TP, so he's probably just going to recall. This should be a kill.
I think I treated or something.
Yeah, I mean, you should have just flashed after him.
Yeah.
Like, I was gonna say that you should flash, because the thing here, now he's on cooldown. So you have to flash now. Otherwise, he gets his spell back up.
Yep. I was thinking that, well, if I do this chase anyways, shouldn't I still like wait for my E to come up? And I don't think he could recall with the timer. I think there was like 6 seconds before my E comes up.
Yeah, he cannot.
But yeah, I don't know.
But the best is just to flash.
Yeah.
Because now your jungler has to come as well, like.
Yeah, indeed.
Relax. What do you mean relax, bro?
I think he was pinging back or something. But yeah, that was pretty troll.
Yeah, I mean, the best is to flash and just kill him and then recall.
Yeah.
Your wave is doomed here. He's gonna TP back, so the best is just to recall ASAP so you don't lose as much. You should only now.
What do I do with what should I have done with the wave? Do I just insta recall and don't touch the wave at all?
You should only touch the wave now if you need the gold for something.
Okay.
Because the thing is that now it's gonna slow push into him. You would rather have it slow push into him and lose these creeps than to have it slow push into him and then lose creeps over here that is also like cannon minions and stuff.
Okay.
Like right now it's a normal wave, like here. Look your gold. You have enough for ruby crystal if you want that. You have enough for cloth armor. You have enough for longsword. So it's best to just recall right now.
Yeah.
Because if you recall right now, you get to come back to the lane in a state where it's like here. And then it's easier for you to break the slow push and try to crash it than to come back to the wave here. Make sense?
Yep, makes sense.
Because then you can just pull you into tower and stuff like this.
Yep.
See? Now you're losing the cannon. There, it just died on your screen.
Yeah.
If you did what I said, you would not lose the cannon. Because you'd be there. See? There's a cannon. Look.
Yeah, I see.
This cannon is worth the entire wave that you've farmed.
Yep.
As you see, you have 100 gold spare. You did not need to farm. Like, you needed like 30 gold for D-Blade. So you could take like 2 minutes and just recall.
Yep. And now the wave is gone.
Yup, now you're losing your second wave. See? I'm very happy that he did not push it. Like, some people are really bad at this, so some people would push it back into you there. So I'm very happy that he did this. Yep, now he has a really long lane. That was good by you. That was very good. Good punish. I think you should have smacked him again there. The thing is that when you're looking to crash your wave,
yeah,
you really need to, like, make the enemy scared, because, like, if he does not get punished hard now, he can just, like, keep fighting you and freeze.
Yeah.
So here, like, look your W.
Yeah, I have 12
Yeah.
stacks. Yeah.
You have 12 stacks Conquer, you have W. Like, I think now you should just auto-attack and then auto-W.
Yeah.
And then he's really fucked, you know?
Yep.
Then you can just brute force the crash and then you are happy. And this is what I was kind of talking about as well, how, like, this was exactly like I said, the wave would be here now.
Yeah.
And if you do what I said, the wave would be over here when this trade takes place, and then you could easily crash it. Now it's a lot harder.
Indeed.
Like, these casters, for example, is very dangerous to auto-attack. You know?
Yep.
Like, you're gonna have to stand here and here to auto them, and then he can just stand here and pull you, and it's really cancer. And you're also more gankable here. Of course, that doesn't matter because it's fucking Shyvana, but if it was any other jungler in the game, then...
Yeah, I would be in trouble.
Yep. See, it's very hard. You can't really fight him. Like, I think there he should have committed harder on fighting you.
Yeah.
Yep, like, it's not that fun for you.
Yep.
So, became a lot harder. Now you could recall again. Yep, you should have. It's a cannon too. Like here, he cannot actually push this fast enough. He can't kill this and the next wave before you come back.
Yeah.
So here you gotta ask yourself, I have 1 potion. If I recall, I will have 3 out of 3. He has 0 mana and no TP. How fucked is he now if I create a lane state where I am in lane with full HP and everything, and he is forced to stay? Right?
Yeah, he's gonna be vulnerable for ganks if he stays.
Yeah, he's vulnerable for ganks and to get fucking anal fisted by you.
Yeah.
Like, he can't do anything versus you. And then the freeze that he did doesn't matter anymore then, because you're the one freezing. Then we just turn it back, you know?
Yeah.
Because now he's gonna kill this while you're in base, and then the wave is gonna meet like here and slow push into you. And then he's gonna try to kill that, and then you're gonna come back to here, and then you're gonna perma-fight him. And then you're just gonna win.
Yep.
Another thing what this does is that you have 300 gold, so you have enough for cloth armor. So you'll get a cloth armor for free as well.
Yeah. But it seems I didn't recall.
Yeah, see? The wave met here, it is slowly pushing into you.
Yep.
You can now be here where Fiddlesticks is.
Yep.
Running back, and since it's a cannon, he cannot push it fast enough.
Yeah.
And this is why I mentioned the mana part, because if he had mana, right? Like now he only has enough for his ulti, I believe. It should cost 100 unless it's free. I'm not sure.
I think it's 100, yeah.
Yeah. Let me just check.
If it's not 100, maybe it's 80. I'm not sure.
I mean, it's either 100 or it's free. There's no way it's 80. That's such a strange number.
Okay.
I don't think there's any champions with things like that. Let's see. Yeah, it costs 100.
Okay.
And then at 16, it costs 0. Yep. So yeah, like that's why I mentioned mana, because now you would be coming back to lane. He only has mana for ulti.
Yeah.
He cannot kill you. So now you'd just perma-trade with him, you'd burn your potions, you'd have another cloth armor, and you'd just break him. And he'd eventually become this low, and then the wave is pushing in and you will just freeze. And now he's the one losing 2 waves. And then we're even. Make sense?
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Well, you're basically ahead because you're Jax.
Yep.
But the issue now is that he is level 6 and he should just try to save up mana and not do this. That was quite bad by him. He should not have done that. He should just keep his slow push and just try to save up some mana so he can one-shot you. Because you have no potions. So now he should be the one to be allowed to slow push and crash it. And now once again, you're gonna get carried by jungle. Which is not what you want. That's why I mentioned jungle when you told me about consistent issues.
Yeah.
Because in games where you're gonna get camped by your jungler, of course you're probably gonna win those games.
Yeah.
But if this guy's bot now, you're quite fucked.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. What I think is that I don't wanna rely on jungles to win lane.
For sure. What you're doing now is good, but you should have killed a bit more minions. So like while you're doing this E, for example, while you're doing it, you should ward like you did, but also kill these 2.
Okay.
Kill these 2, You can kill this one as well. Just try to kill the lowest HP ones, and then walk here. You only need these 3 casters to push into you.
Okay.
You should only keep like 4 or 5 up now if they're like low HP. But as long as you kill the low HP ones, then you have basically 3 full HP here.
Yep.
And as long as they are like inside of here, then that's more than enough. Because the issue now is like this should crash on your tower.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. See, I'm too smart. Now it's not that good. What's good is you got recall, but you lose again. And now it's pushing into him. So you're gonna get fucked later on if it's good. So yeah, trim it more, and then this recall would be good. You're not level 6.
Yep.
Yes, Phage. Oh, Monka S, Monka S, Monka S, Monka S, Monka S. Okay, R. Okay, mechanics. Okay. Okay. Smurfing. You live.
I think I just
You live?
lucky with the level up.
Nah, you smurf. Outplay. Katarina is balanced, by the way.
Yep.
Did you see her mechanical roam? Look. Look her roam. Look. She sees 2 waves on her turret. Watch. Fucking Katarina players, man. Look at her.
Yeah, she's coming.
Yeah, she's so good. Veigar could not do that. 1 jump. 2 jump. 3 probably now. 4 now.
Yep.
5. Yeah, that's balanced. Cool. So again, mid lane this time carried us.
Yeah.
We don't want that to be how we win. I think your matchup is quite difficult still. So I'm not sure about the Tiamat. Like, I don't think it's gonna do anything for you.
Yeah, I was just thinking that that I can't do anything 1-on-1, so I just built Tiamat.
Yeah, but the thing is, yes, but that is how you should think about like Malphite.
Yeah.
Like Malphite, you can go Tiamat and sit there and push and roam. If you're playing versus Darius, like what I think is gonna happen now is you're gonna sit there and push, and then he's just gonna kill you.
Yeah, probably.
So you're not gonna get push. So then Tiamat is cancer useless.
Yeah, true.
And now you have creeps dying in your lane, and you're watching them. You should never do this. Like, there's no point to you watching there. You don't have TP.
Yeah.
So just focus on your lane. Like, you're not even in EXP range.
Yeah.
You're just losing some creeps right now randomly.
Yeah.
See? Like, you're just standing still. You're not moving. Because I think that if you went Phage, that would be much better.
Yeah, for sure.
Movement speed is one of the best counters to Darius. Okay, mechanics. Oh, jungle lift.
Think I used R a bit.
Yeah, it was
early.
too early for sure. Also, Tiamat fucks up a lot of like wave clear, like wave management. Like it becomes very hard to freeze and stuff. Because like this early on in the game, what you could have done there, if it's like, let's say your turret was lower and it falls, you could just freeze here until you become strong.
Yeah.
But with Tiamat, that becomes very hard to do.
Yeah, indeed.
And see, like your trades are just weaker. Like you don't get to do anything with the Tiamat. So,
yeah, it's pretty useless.
I'd much rather go Tiamat when I can't kill the opponent and I can actually just stay in front of the wave and just push, roam.
Yeah.
But here you need like kind of all the power you can get. Katarina's balanced. See, like this is good, but Tiamat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's good that you're thinking about freezing and stuff like this. Right now you don't have TP, so your teammates going to Drake is kind of irrelevant to you. You can't help it anyways. So by freezing, you are setting up a scenario where if he now TPs, he loses things and you can push afterwards and get plates. And he has to now break this freeze, so that's good. The issue with freezing is that, one, you cannot move, but that doesn't matter here. That would matter if your jungle is doing Herald. The other thing is that if you now die, you lose a lot and you give them your tower. So it is very important now that when you walk up here, you realize, okay, I can freeze this, that's good. But, okay, so I'm going to stand inside of here now. I need vision here. So first of all, you should ward here. You have 2 out of 2 trinkets.
Okay.
You should ward here. Because if you're freezing, that means we also want to fight the enemy, right?
Yeah.
So, because we have 2 freezes. You have defensive freeze and then you have aggressive freeze. You're kind of strong now. So you're kind of leaning more of like an aggressive freeze.
Yep.
Which means that you want to freeze here to stand safe, but if he walks up to try to break it, you want to punish him.
Yep.
Meanwhile, a defensive freeze is more like, I'm fucked, and I can't do anything anyway, so I'm going to freeze to stay safe.
Yep.
And then you're not going to trade with the enemy if he walks up. But that's not the case now. So you need a ward here, and then if possible, getting ward here would be nice, but it's not needed. Because you basically just need to be able to stand here safely. But if you now don't ward, that's really bad, see? Like, you're not warding. So like now, if you jump on him, right? All of a sudden, Elise is in this bush and just cocoons you.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you lose your turret and 3 waves, and it's not good. And here you see, like, it's impossible to keep the freeze because you're Tiamat, like. Another thing is that you see him now move down. Look. Like here, he moves down. He moved a bit down. So it's easier to hold a freeze the further the minions are up.
Yeah.
So I don't like how you stand here still. I would only do that if I'm scared of walking up. You shouldn't be. You should walk up with the wave and just ward here. You know?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
If you can drop a second ward in this bush if you don't want to ward here, that's fine as well. To give you like more vision. But when you have the wave so close to your tower, it becomes quite hard to manage it.
Yeah.
And then this auto attack is like not needed at all. Like now basically this minion will insta die, so now it's not a freeze. Now it pushes back into him.
Yeah.
Like I said as well, the Tiamat is not helping.
Yeah.
This is still better than just hard pushing though, of course, because you don't need to move anywhere. So now you get to build a wave, which is nice. Now what I would look to do is I would crash the next one. So this is really bad, because what you do now is you give him this wave over here, while your next wave will be like here.
Yeah.
And then he can start to trim it and fight you here. You should keep slow pushing, and when this wave gets to here, then you crash it.
Yep.
Unless you want to build another wave. You would want to build another wave if, for example, you're waiting for your jungler to finish Herald so he can come to Herald after, or maybe you want to dive with your jungler and your jungler is here still, right? But in this case, you're not setting up for your jungler. So I would just stack 2 waves and then look to either recall if I can, which you don't want to yet, or just look for jungle camps.
Okay, okay.
Because here you're a bit impatient and it happens like I said, see? The wave is away from the second one, and that's not ideal. Because let's say it was more even now, right? He could fight you now. Meanwhile, if you had 2 waves here, it would be harder to fight. And yeah, he gets to clear it faster because the first wave reached before the other. So yeah, now this is really good by you. I wouldn't pink here. Pink wards, they give vision, but they also disable vision. This motherfucker will never have a ward here, and he's just he's just gonna be able to clear it. So I would much rather have you just ward here. Rather than pinking.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah.
I was thinking that should I have like proxied the wave before I go to golems? Because I don't know. Now he just gets a free wave and maybe I even miss something.
Well, we see where everybody is, so then yeah, you can do it. Yes, proxying would be perfect.
Okay.
But if you don't know where people are, then you shouldn't.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, taking Krugs was very good. But again, you see, 2 out of 2 trinkets perma. Yeah. That's really bad. Like, of course, as Jax, keeping 1 up is nice. So you can ward jump. But you have 2 up.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What was the need of that? Look at the score line.
Well, yeah, but I was thinking that since it's a big wave and he's half HP, I have to kill him.
Yeah, but you... Look.
Well, I screwed up, but...
yeah, you didn't disable his heal. That's bad. But even then, even if he didn't get the heal off, he would be like 20 HP right now.
Yeah.
Like now he is 250 HP. He did not heal 250.
Yeah.
So even if you played it perfectly, he would still kill you.
Okay.
So my point is just that, 1, it's a Darius, so him getting this wave is not as important as, for example, a Vladimir.
Yeah.
2, your teammates are fucking winning.
Yep.
And you outscale your matchup. And it's not guaranteed. Because see, he healed 150. So he would be 100 HP right now.
Yep.
So you clearly didn't calculate this well enough, so then you shouldn't go for it. You should only go for that one if it is actually, like, guaranteed. Because now you're creating, like... Now you lose, like, 1 minute here of farming, and he gets a kill.
Yep.
And you lose a wave. And stuff like that is so bad to do in a Trinity Force matchup as well, because you both are rushing Trinity Force, and he's gonna get his before yours, because one, he's getting random kills, and you're having a fucking Tiamat.
Yeah.
The quality went a bit bad. Don't know why. Because, like, we're 15 minutes in, we still don't have Triforce.
Yeah.
He has Triforce, we don't. Just because you want the Tiamat. Tiamat is good when you're, like, already winning. I would give my turret here. I have no clue why you are trying to contest. Like, look here, you see 3 people. The correct call here is to try to get this CS there and then fuck off.
Okay.
Like here, you fuck off and you take romp. See? There, like, just leave. See, and you keep trading. Look. Where's Kata? Bot lane. Where's Fiddle and Ashe? Dead. Enemy's topside. So Shyvana now is going to take Herald, and then she's going to run topside. Do you want to give her your blue and Grump? No.
Well, no.
So why don't we, now, as soon as you see you lose a cannon, look. Okay, Herald, 8k HP. Just go take blue and Grump here.
Yep.
And then ward here. That is more gold than the wave. And you get to deny them as well.
True.
See? Of course they're fucking gonna try to take it, you know?
Yeah.
There you go, she fucking got it. Good job, man. So now you lost your turret and your blue. Oh, Ashe Faker. Ah, close. What the fuck? Why is it flashing? Well, it works, I guess. Here, your locked camera is really bad, by the way. Like, you should be looking at Seraph to see if you can jump. You should also be, like, pinging. I want to get the fuck out here. Look, like, why aren't you jumping to Seraph? Why do you always want to fight? Like, you should main Darius. Like, this guy should be the Jax player, you should be the Darius.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm stuck in Season 9 with the Spear of the Soul.
Yeah, but you don't have Spear. You have Kindle Gem and Phage here. You know, like, you have, what the fuck did he build from? Kindle Gem BF or something?
Yeah.
You have Kindle Gem BF here. Yep. You don't have fucking Spear of Sojin yet. Why are you fighting?
I don't know.
Look, jump to Seraph. You're a little pussy here. Don't fucking fight. If you fight now, you die and you lose CS again.
Yep.
Because we can't say that our teammates are fighting. Fiddle is running around with no ult.
Yeah.
This fight is lost. Now you just died and you're losing farm in top again. Look at top wave. Look at it. Look. It's all dead. You don't get shit.
It's gone. So
now he's level 12. You're level 11. 90 CS, and now we have our shit KDA and shit CS, just like every other game.
Yep.
Now we're 20 minutes in soon, and we still don't have Triforce. Here, you try again to get more than what's needed. You pushed, which is good. Now you should leave. You can't go for longer. Look, Ashe is top. Fiddle is at Krugs. You're weak as shit. You should be happy you didn't die taking this wave. And you need to be more disciplined. We should not be fine with losing CS when we're slow pushing. Unless you have Baron and you're like full build, you know?
Yeah.
See, like, what are you trying to achieve here?
I don't know.
You seem like really spaced out. Like here, we need to have a plan. Okay, I'm gonna trade with him. This is fine. Whatever. Right, you got his ulti. That's good. Nice. Good job. That's first step to beating him. So now, if there's a team fight, he doesn't have ulti. That's good. Alright, now we're gonna chill a little bit. Katarina is covering me, okay. Alright, we see Vayne. We just spotted Vayne. She's at Drake. Darius and Zed, everybody's here. So take this, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
But you're like, if they don't go on you now, are you gonna go and push over here or what? What are you trying to do?
I don't know. Probably try to kill Zed, but...
Yeah, we're not in silver.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just so unnecessary. Because Fiddle is here now. You know, you could have just waited for fucking Fiddle. Because you can for sure bait here, because Seraph and Katarina is around. The issue is the way you do it. You don't take Fiddle into consideration at all.
Yeah.
You don't even look at Fiddle. If you waited till Fiddle was in Tribush as well, right? Like if you went up and like pressured, like now, it would have been a lot better.
Yeah, yeah, indeed.
Because then you actually have people around you. But look, you have to wait so long. See? Again, Fiddle doesn't get to fucking ulti because you guys fight without him.
Yep, yep.
And now Ashe is here. And now you're like, what the fuck, my noob team?
Yeah, indeed.
Holy macaroni! Whew. Oh. What the fuck? She's a bit fed, I think.
Yeah.
How to play that? Because your Jax pick is really nice here. Like Shyvana has to group and poke, but you're a split pusher, so you kind of counter her. But you inted so hard you can't even split push.
Yep.
Like team fighting this game will suck really hard for you because they have Shyvana poking and then they have Vayne condemning you away. This has to be a split push game. Also,
yes.
Darius likes to team fight a lot more than splitting.
Yeah.
Because of ult resets. But you're so fucking piss weak. And here, you're again just oinking around. Look. Here, taking this wave is good. Like this. Now you should recall, take Triforce, and realize there's fucking 4 waves top. Coming to you.
Yep.
Like, where do you want your fucking Katarina to farm when she spawns? You want her to go top and take your gold?
No, well, nope.
Because look now. Look, what is happening with these top waves? They're dead for no reason.
Yeah, they're gone.
Now we're strong. We should have this like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, yep.
We have TP now, so that's good. 3 people are dead. I hope you don't TP. Good, you saved your TP. This is nice. This is good. Then I think you just overchased again. That's per usual. Like, look here. Look, death timers. Look. Sona spawning.
Yeah.
Zed is spawning. Look. If you remind yourself about that, you will not chase. Look, you should be pinging away. But again, you're like, yeah, kill.
Yeah.
Why? They are all there. Like, do you think Zed is gonna go here now, or?
No.
Of course not.
I'm just playing without a plan, I guess.
Yes. Now you're fucking blew your ulti, you're fighting away from everybody else. We could have been buying time for Katarina to come. You know? We could have fought over here and let Ashe and the Seraph poke and stuff and then gone in. You could have looked to get the honey fruit to heal up. And then look for a flank. Like, but you're just diving in while their teammates are over, like, coming.
Yep.
You're so crazy. Why does the Chinese guy go Titanic Hydra, by the way? Just for the auto cancel or what?
No, he doesn't go it always. I just meant that he was the. I was thinking that maybe you knew the guy from the Hydra build. I don't think he goes hard.
I mean, I know of the build. I'm just wondering, like here, like I just feel like Blade is so good for you because the thing is that a lot of people think that Blade is only good versus tanks, and that's not true. Blade actually deals more damage versus squishies.
Yeah, I know. But the build with Blade, I don't know. It feels a bit more inconsistent.
Why?
If I int my lane, I'll be pretty useless for quite a while.
What is Titanic? Yeah, but here I'm thinking Blade now.
Well, yeah.
Why is it bad now? Because it's like
Yeah, now it's
versus Zed and Darius, you're gonna hard stomp them, and versus Vayne, you'll be able to catch up to her.
Yeah. I was just thinking that as a first item.
Yeah, first item is not the best most of the time. It's very rare for it to be best first item. Only
So
like versus like Vladimir, I went it because he has a lot of HP and I wanted to sustain.
Yeah.
But most of the time, Triforce is just the best for first. But here, like, I don't think Titanic Hydra is gonna do anything for you.
Yeah.
I think just going Blade or Death Stance would be better. And I think Blade would be best. Because, like, now you go to Titanic, and I don't feel like it's a big spike.
Yeah, it doesn't do much.
Yeah, I mean, the game is just really lost now.
Yeah, it's...
We hinted too much. But it was for sure winnable.
Yep.
Yeah, like, you lost Baron and Inib, so it's just over here. But yeah, like, it was for sure winnable. In lane, a lot of mistakes, and a lot of those mistakes I'm pretty sure are just habits that you have. You seem to have a very fighting-heavy playstyle, which works, and it doesn't. Like, it works a lot in lower elo, because in lower elo you're gonna win just because you are more mechanically skilled.
Yeah.
But in this elo, like, you're more even when it comes mechanically, and people are harder to punish with that kind of playstyle.
Yeah.
So you're gonna just end up running into them and they're just gonna kill you and outsmart you. So, but most of the time, you know when you can beat them 1v1, but it's like all these outside factors that fucks you over, and it felt like you don't know how to play when you are behind because you are playing as if you're 10-0.
Yeah.
You know? You're jumping into all of them like a psychopath when you're sitting there 2 items behind.
Yep.
So I think that from this you should just try to work on everything that I said when it comes to laning phase, so that you can have a more consistent laning phase. And then just try to think more about the game in general, like, okay, where are people? Do I need to fight here?
Yeah.
And just try to avoid throwing your lead, because you somehow you did have a lead this game. You shouldn't have, but you did.
Yeah.
And then you managed to throw it with one dive.
Yeah.
Because you thought that I'm not going to let him get all the CS for free. When he wasn't even killable.
Yep.
It wasn't even close.
True.
So yeah, I'm gonna stop the recording here and upload it.
All right.
And then I